Hello, this is Demon Dog Dice. Welcome back to our low roller final installment using the 4 to 10 split, where we put a quarter on each the 4 and the 10 and roll it out to see if what we're going to profit. Hopefully profit. It is a $430 buy-in and random rolls 100% of the time. So without further ado, let's get rolling. Okay. Coming out. And we got us a hard 6. Hard 6. See what Randy Bo Bandy's going to do for us. Okay, here we go. Looking for a 4 or 10. Dice route. 6-1 and we are done. Alright, I'm going to keep those bets up. I'm just going to drop 50 into the bank out of my rack. Saves on time. Motion. More efficient. Alright. We are not working the come out. 639. Shooter number 2. Was that quick? Where are the 4s and 10s? Dice are out. There's a 9. Buckshot. Buckshot. He's not messing around. Alright, again, we are not working the come out. Coming out. 156. Here we go. Dice are out. There's a 4. Alright, we are going to drop a nickel. Cover the VIGs for a little bit. Alright, got our first hit. That'll pay us 49 bucks, 50 for 1. See if we can get some more of those. Down 50. Nice round. Ooh, that was an errant throw. Hit my sidewall. 415. We'll count it. Was not done on purpose. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Very interesting. Very interesting. Dice are out. Another ace deuce. 1, 2, 3. Only needing the aces for the small and short amount of time. And we got a 4-2-6. That's the frontline winner. Means nothing to us. We didn't have anything on it. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. Need a point. Coming out, coming out. There's a 10. We were not working. Remember, that was a come out situation. We do not work. Got a low bankroll here. Hey, here we go. Dice are out. 4-3-7. Alright, at least we got hit. Alright. A little bit better. Wish I could have had a couple hits at least. Make up for the one we lost. Okay, so we're still down 50 bucks. Alright, coming out. 4. He won 4. Shooter number 2. 3. This is shooter number 3. Okay, here we go. Looking for 410. We got a 10. All right. We're going to rack it. Racking it. Here we go. 410. Let's keep it rolling. Got an ace deuce. Not too far off from the 4. Close neighbor. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. 156. Mm, 156. Good. Dice are out. Looking for 410. We got a yo. Got a yo. Dice are out. Got a hard 8. Here we go. Dice are up. We got another 8. 538. Get a couple more hits. We'll be looking at putting half the bet on a repeating number. Dice are out. There's a 4. All right, so that's the front line winner. That got us a $50 hit. It's a 1. We're racking. Alright. Another 1, and then we'll start doing whatever we want to do. Yo on the come out. Yo on the come out. Shooter number 3. Keep it going. Back shot. Coming out, coming out. We got 549. 549. Okay, here we go. Looking for a 4 or 10. Dice drop. And we got an 8. Got a pretty good candidate where we would want to put some money on. AC Deucey. If it was crapless, we would definitely be considering putting money on the ace deuce. That's right. And we got another hard 8. Wow, that 8 is on fire. So let's get one more hit and we can play. 4. All right, that's our hit, and we're gonna go up another nickel in for the vig. And I'm gonna place the 8 for 30. Racking 15. Okay. See if we can get us a 4, 8, or a 10. Nice round. Of course not. Of course not. Why would that be positive in any way? That goes to the rack. Keep the 4 and 10 out there. I'm going to drop 50 from my rack to the bank. All right, shooter number 4. Let's see what they can do. Not too bad, last shooter. Coming out, we got a 639. 639. All right, need a 4 or 10. Nice job. And we got a 7. Very quick. All right. Last shooter putting 50 bucks in. Real quick shooter. Guess he didn't want to play. He wanted just to go lick his wounds. All right, here we go. Last shooter. Not working to come out. Got a hard 6. Dice are out. Got a 5. 1, 4, 5.
Jim the Badger's boots, worn thin.
Alright, dice are up.
Middle school Jim.
Ace deuce. We're all around that 4. Sitting all around it.
Stopwatch, last game gone.
Dice are out.
But a dice cup.
We got us an 8. 5, 3.
Night's not done. Behind the bleachers.
Go. Dice are out.
Kept up. Between jump
Got a 5, 4, 9.
his luck construct. A secret thrill.
I think a 10 goes along with that 9. Let's see if that we can get that.
Casino
Alright,
lights
next
flash.
round.
A shadow to crawl.
Hard 8.
Whistle to dice. He
Can't
trades
escape.
the sound. Hunting high
Go.
hands.
Dice are out.
Chips are found.
4. Alright. Got us a win.
Silent like a ghost.
Recouped our
Jim the
buy-in, or
always bet.
that bet except for $1. Alright, so we need that. We need to get that $1. Let's get another 49. Dice are out. Got boxcars. Okay. Here we go. Dice are out. Ace deuce. Very popular number today. Very popular number. Alright, look for 4 or 10. Dice are out. 10. Alright. Ask and you shall receive. Alright, racking 50. Keeping the bet out there. Another hit. Dice are out. Hard 8. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. Got some repeating numbers. Let's repeat on the 4 and 10 now. Dice are out. There's a 9. Another one. Alright, here we go. Dice are out. There's a 1, 5, 6. That's a point. Haven't had one of those much this session. Okay. Here we go. We are not working to come out. Dice are out. And we got a 5, 4, 9. Imagine that. Popular number. The 8s and 9s. Here we go. Dice are out. 4, 3, 7. All right. Well, made back a little bit of what we lost. Let's see how we fared against the 430 buy-in that we had. Let's do the count. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. $440. So we ended up positive $440. So we're up whole $10. All right, let's take a look at the shooters. Similar to previous session with the past to come, we had 3 in double digits. This time though, there wasn't an 8. It was basically 2 PSOs. Okay. So we're looking at Horns pretty high. Fields definitely higher than expected. Hardway, same thing. Pass handle just a tad bit better than I think, or no, it's that even. Expected. Box numbers a little bit, a little higher. Inside, pretty much what we're looking at. 4 and 10s, tad bit higher. And no come out sevens. Great news. All right, let's take a look at the pyramid. No aces thrown. Threes, like we were talking about, 13% outpaced the sevens. Imagine that. 9 was definitely, 8 and 9 were the stars of today. So let's take a look at where we ended up. All right, so this is through all 10 sessions. The winner in this contest left underhand at $30, 6 and 8, but that was because they got a monster roll in the first session and they've been losing money once it got past the fourth session there, it's been losing. But as far as the true basically the random roller thing, pass to come is the way to go. And so I'm going to be using this strategy on my next trip to the casino. I'm not going to do it at a quarter level because I'm going to have roughly about the same buy-in. I'm going to do it at the $10 level. So get some opportunity to get some dollars through there. So, well, I do appreciate you watching throughout the whole series or a portion of the series. I kind of opened my eyes. I would have started with the 44 inside, but clearly it takes a lot of hits to make some money, and you're outside of just the first session. It made really didn't. I'm just checking here. Made some money in the 9th session, but yeah, other than first and 9th, it was a loser. So interesting. All right, with that, I'll sign off for now and look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Take care.